Hey, what's up? This is Alexcosta and I just wanted to say thanks for all the cool things that you said about my videos the past couple of weeks. And well, the only way I can think about how to do that is to let you know me a little bit better. And there is no better way for a bunch of Minecrafters to get to know each other than just, well, simply showing you my personal world. So here it is, welcome to my world. And we're at spawn. Well, actually, we spawn like right here. Anyway, I like it better like this. Of course, it didn't look like this all the time. It originally looked a little bit more like this. Welcome to Minecraft 1.2-ish, more or less. So let me take you to my first tree, I guess, because apart from that, I only killed cows and chopped trees the first day. But suddenly, the night came and I had a wooden sword. I didn't upgrade it to a cobblestone sword. I was a noob, I had no armor, nothing, and a bunch of things started to attack me. So I had to run, and I ran away and went back to spawn, and I found this wall. And I dug into it with my mighty wooden pickaxe, and I finally got through the night, and that hole in the wall became this. My little hole in the wall, part 2, I guess. You know, this is my first crafting table, first furnace, bed, and this is the mighty one, the first pickaxe I ever had. You know, nothing special at all, just a bunch of things that I used to farm for some weird reason. This is the future entrance to the castle and the mine. Pretty much that's it, that's all that I used to have. Now, let me take you to something I used to call the Laginator, because for some reason, I didn't know back then, I used to lag a lot, and the reason is because I had about 1,000 entities in here. You know, a billion cows and a bunch of sheeps and, you know, stuff, pigs back there. And I think I have chickens over here. I don't know, I used to have too much entities here for some weird reason. I don't understand it. I don't know what I was doing here, farming eggs. But well, that's what I used to do, this and that. I used to do that mob spawner, so let me take you there. And by the power of the internet, here we are walking our sword. I don't know, it's a really good mob spawner to a point. It has a little bit of a problem. All the mobs are actually one-hit kill with your fist. But I believe this is the time where I started to use looting swords. And after that, I used to get a lot of drops and things like that. And I used to store them up here and then move them down there through the portal. And there was a platform here. Well, there will be in this version, eventually. But here I'm gonna show you the problem that this design has. It was my first design ever, nobody teach me anything how to do this. You can hear it now. There's a bunch of piston pushers pushing all the mobs into one thingy and they all die there, like half of them. So, well. Actually, there's not much more to see of this thing except for a bunch of floors. So let me take you somewhere else that I actually forgot to show you something really close by. And that would be not the beginnings of the construction of the castle, but the first structure I ever made, which is this bridge. As you can see, is a very mighty, simple thingy-majingy that I did in the hole, in front of the hole, because, well, I wanted to get to the other side of the cows and things like that, so yeah. Let me take you to the actual world here, and let me show you the mines, I guess, or something like that. So let's go to the other side. There we go. A little bit too far. There. Actually, hold on a second. Let me show you something. 1 point something, there was a problem with the water. And ever since then, this pig has been swimming all the time in that little pond thingy. And he never left or anything like that, so I named him Michael Phelps. Apparently he likes to swim. So yeah, there's him. The swimmer pig, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's go back. So, if we go back to our place, see, Oh, yeah. Remember the mob spawner that I told you that I tore down and I made another one because it was blocking my view, and then I made another one and I tore it down or something like that? Well, these are the spoils of war, I guess. A bunch of shenanigans and stuff that I have in here. A bunch of things that I had over there. As you can see, there's stuff. This is my old bow. Hold on a second. It's better. Whatever. That used to be my really old bow that somehow I forgot that I had here and didn't lost. Whatever. I like my bow. Anyway, more stuff and even more stuff. What a mess. More stuff, more stuff. More stuff. Oh, the mighty one. Get up. Here. I made this weird thing with some weird, I don't know, organization system. Oh, this one. This one is the one, the armor that I used to defeat the Ender Dragon, which, well, it was actually easy. I don't understand why I didn't, well, don't ask about this thing. Anyway, I don't understand why I didn't beat the guy before. It was simple, and I had this really weird system of getting some of the cool things in some places and a bunch of other stuff all over the place. It's weird. Anyway, I had more stuff and more stuff. This is my ender chest with the normal stuff that I used to have in the ender chest, and I forgot that I need one of that. And this would be a Snowy. Yeah, I don't have a better name for him. Whatever. He made a lot of snow. I used to, well, AFK here and get a lot of snow, which I use in a lot of projects, especially the other house that I will eventually show you. And down here is the mine that I was talking to you about. Another old, actually, the thing that, well, this is the enchanting table that I originally made, and just a bunch of mine thingies. I didn't really knew back then that this was not the best way to mine, but oh well. That's the kind of stuff you do as a noob, you know? Like, you get into this stuff and make some sort of a system that you think is the best, and oh well. It was not. I know it now. But back then I really didn't know. The amount of times I lost myself inside this stupid tunnel is, I don't know, that was insane. I used to get lost all the time in here. Anyway, as you can see that this is the first storage room that I had. A bunch of furnaces here and there, and an enchanting room, and a bunch of other stuff that I used to have. Some of the... Really, seriously, don't ask about the names. I don't know what I was doing. I think I got drunk once and I started playing Minecraft, and, well, some of that happened. Anyway, a bunch of stuff. I don't know. What else do you want to see? This is pretty much what I used to have at some point in the game before I made the house in the other place. Let's see. Oh god, this is even pre-stacking stuff. Bunch of glass I used to, and I even had more of that. Like, I had this, what's the name of that, sand generator that I used a lot. Over here is the first ever nether wart farm I ever made. A bunch of dogs that don't actually respond to myself for some reason, and so as the cats, because, well, whatever. This is the sand generator. I told you the first ever redstone contraption I ever made was that thing, and I filled all these things with sand that I ended up using for TNT and glass for some other projects. But anyway, in this travels I ended up getting to a really freaking good cave, like stupidly amazing cave. It's huge. It goes almost from like level 11 to the sea, pretty much. This is the first... Oh, yes. This is the first time that I lost my pickaxe. A creeper just blew me up, and then a skeleton came and shot me behind, and I lost my first diamond pickaxe right there. So, yeah. That's lost, but whatever. Anyway, you go up here. You get this big reunion of bunch of ravines, and that's the ocean. And it's so huge. I spent months caving, and these were like water fountains that, you know, came all the way up from the ocean, like I guess that one that I haven't stopped. Anyway, you get this really big ass cave that I spent so many times caving all over the place, just trying to light it up, and at least nowadays it's, well, mob free, I guess. And this is not even the tip of the iceberg, because around this place you can go like all the way up to the other house, which is like, I don't know, 200 blocks away or even more. And you can go through this cave all the way through some mountains or something like that. And then go under the ocean again and through a swamp, and then you get in the other side of the place, like 500 blocks away, and you get to your house, which is insane. This is... I'm talking about... I spent months caving. Months of lighting up and gathering resources, fighting mobs, and etc, etc. An incredible adventure! And I haven't even finished this part of the cave. That, if I remember well, this is the one that I worked out the most, except that, well, I should light up better some other places. Anyway, I think that's enough of the caving shenanigans. Let me show you a little bit more of my old noob me or something like that. Because, well, as you can see, there's no exactly a hub or anything like that. I didn't really need one, because everything is extremely close by and meh. Actually, yeah, you probably can't see anything at all, so let me just give you a little bit of light. Here, there we go. Well, as you can see, you're gonna watch a bunch of dirt towers and cobblestone and dirt things to get glowstone, and the first time that I got like soul sand and things like that, and a bunch of torch roads, because for some weird reason I never actually used the coordinates when I was a little noob. Whoa. Die. There we go. And well, I had this really weird way of going around, and well, here and there you're probably gonna be able to see maybe a couple of projects, maybe not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, going back to our crappy hub, I don't know, I don't really know what else to show you from my noob days, because I think that's it. From now on things will change a little bit, and I will be able to show you a little bit more of, you know, advanced redstone maybe, or advanced building. Maybe later you're gonna be able to see that thing over there, a gold farm. But for now, I think that's it for the noob adventures of my old Minecraft days. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I think I'll see you in the next one.